I think we've got two very special guests who are also joining us. Pawan Goenka, and I'm sure he has every reason to cheer and be happy with this budget given its focus on rural sector. And of course, Rashesh, the man who understands all about markets. Nikhil, before I throw this to you, let's go across to Pawan Goenka. And Dr. Goenka, we had this chat while we were in Davos and you were hoping that the budget is going to be agri-focused. It hasn't let you down, has it?
Sorry, can you repeat, please? Hello?
I'm saying the budget hasn't let you down with its focus on the rural sector, and how do you believe this is going to move the needle to alleviate rural stress, to do away with rural pain?
No, in fact, absolutely dead on. And what we were expecting, that there will be some kind of farmer relief that has happened not just in one way but more than one way. Interest subvention, for example, in addition to the 6,000 rupees per year for small farmers. So that is right along the line. In fact, what I was pleasantly surprised with was the mega pension, as he called it, for the labor class, for the working class, post-retirement. So that's a very good scheme and not very expensive scheme for the government. And I think gave some social security to these people, which is very good. And also the income tax exemption for up to 5 lakh income was also a surprise. I didn't expect such a big sort of slab increase for middle income families. So a lot of things that has been done in this budget to increase consumption, which is certainly going to be very positive for the economy. Got a lot of money in the hands of people, and I think the more important part to me was that the fiscal deficit has been maintained at 3.4% for next year, though I have not seen the math yet, so I do not know where the revenue will come for all of these expenditures that will happen, the 50,000 crore for farmers income. So we'll have to wait and see for that math. But other than that, the 3.4% fiscal deficit for this kind of package that has been issued is a pretty positive budget, I would say.
Everyone here is lauding the budget, that this is a budget which has been a great balancing budget. It is oriented towards consumption, and consumption will kickstart. So if I have to ask you a frank question, when do you think the effects of this budget would be visible? 3 months, 6 months, 9 months? I mean, when do you think it will lead to revival?
Well, yes, I think it will be soon. I mean, I don't want to put a number of 3 or 6, but it will be soon. The reason I'm saying soon is that the farmers get 1/3 of the 6,000 immediately. And even though that 2,000 rupees is not going to be a huge amount of money in terms of consumption, but it's going to create a positive sentiment. And therefore, a lot of pre-buying will happen before the next Kharif season for the farm input, farm equipment. And that pre-buying would definitely kick off consumption. So I would say in rural area for agriculture equipment, as early as April, May, you would see a positive impact of what has gone into the farmers kitty. And as far as middle class is concerned, that effect obviously will not happen this year, because this tax reduction that has been given will be applicable from next year. So TDS will go down starting April, May. And therefore, you should start seeing some improvement in consumption, increase in consumption for the middle class also. So therefore, it's not something where you'll have to wait a long time to see a positive impact in consumption of this budget.